What's good, YouTube world? Be here back again with another video for his Be Nerdy channel. And today we're looking at the new trailer for the Maul show. I did watch it earlier when I was at lunch at work, and it's really good. So this will be kind of like just a recap. I have my Black Series Savage Press and Maul there. The Maul's from, I think, the video game, like his video game look. And Savage is obviously Clone Wars because he only had a Clone Wars look, but let's dive right in. I will warn you, I have the volume turned off just because I don't know if I'll get hit with copyright strike, but I have captions on. But I'll be doing a lot more talking and recapping everything anyway, so let's get into it. It opens up with this really cool shot there, Lucasfilm. So Maul is speaking in this part. He speaks throughout most of this. I'm gonna pause it real quick. And he's more or less talking about how, you know, times have changed since Order 66 and the fall of the Jedi and all that. And I think that's going to be a big part of this show is dealing with like the rebellion, the fall of the Jedi, the rise of the Empire, and all that stuff. And that's an interesting topic to cover, I feel. And obviously, we know that he's a crime boss. So that was like a deal gone wrong between two, I'm assuming, crime syndicates. He's offering to show someone a different perspective. Also, briefly, right there was TK Troopers. Back up a little bit and see if we can find them again. I'll pause it this time. Oop. Yeah, you can see the TK Troopers there. So that girl with the red skin and blue lightsaber, I feel like she's going to be Darth Talon, who might become Maul's apprentice in the show. I don't know if there's any connection between them in the past. I do know there was a canceled Maul video game where you could play as Maul, and she was going to be there, I believe, as his apprentice. So this is, I think, adapting that story that never did get adapted in the past. The game got canceled, as we all know. And she's questioning, is this how it's going to be? Are we always going to be running? So I think Maul's saying, come with me and I'll show you a new perspective. That's how he converts her to being his apprentice. He senses the pain in her and probably takes her on as a new apprentice. And that's how she becomes Darth Talon. And probably, I hope she bleeds the lightsaber and it becomes red in the show. I feel like it probably will. Yeah, I invite you to look more closely. He's wanted by the Empire. He's offering opportunities. But right here, his cloaked and hooded form appears again. And double-bladed lightsaber, which we all know he is known for. That is Maul's, signature weapon. And it almost, I just now noticed, if you look at both ends of the hilt, it almost looks like a combination of a couple different ones put together. So it looks like the two from Clone Wars he had at one point during, I believe it was season 5. Um, it looks like he may have found a way to like weld them together or something and combine them, and he gained the double bladed lightsaber back, which is just so cool. And look at this, he's just deflecting everything and doesn't take anything from them. That, I believe, is Darth Talon. She recognizes him probably from the Clone Wars, most likely. He says we've all been made to suffer, which I think is all a big part of his backstory. He was, taken as a child and tortured and manipulated by the Emperor for so long, left for dead at the hands of Obi-Wan. Then he went insane, as we all know. So I believe him saying we're all made to suffer is a result of all the suffering that he's been through. She's using the Force. Now him, I don't know who he is. I think he's a new character, but he's Force sensitive, so that'd be cool. Now that was, I believe, the sixth brother that just jumped out there. Try to see if I can rewind again. Sorry, it goes by pretty quick, and I'm not the best when it comes to timing. Yeah, right there. I believe he's the sixth brother, And if I remember correctly, he's the one that Ahsoka kills in Tales of the Jedi. So this takes place before Tales of the Jedi, before he goes after. And next to him looks like Merrick from the Ahsoka show. So I'm assuming this is Merrick before he became the I didn't see the Ahsoka show, but I saw the clip when he gets killed. All the like, I don't know, looked like a fart cloud came out of him, and he deflated. So I'm thinking that this is his actual like real form before he died. I'm assuming he's gonna die in the show, and then in Ahsoka he's probably like revived by Night Sister magic, and that was the magic that left his body that deflated in Ahsoka. I mean, he's saying the Emperor wants you dead. That looks like Magneto. That is such a cool move right there. Yeah, it looks like he did die, and then that Maul Shadow Lord, that looks so cool. I cannot wait to tune into this. I will be uploading reviews as they go on. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Are you excited for this? And as always, be nerdy.